Hello guys, welcome back, welcome back. Are you ready for my great Christmas haul? OMG, I'm about ready to blow your freaking minds. Okay, my family knows me very well. They know, gee, what do we buy Jenn for Christmas? Oh, I know, an Amazon gift card. Thank you, family, thank you. And I did get some cash. I used cash to buy this. Now, this comes with a story, okay? I paid $100 for this. The power cord's over there. I'm going to pop up on the screen the Facebook ad, okay? And the only reason why I'm calling this person out is anybody else that buys from her needs to beware, okay? Her ad specifically says the machine and everything that came in the box. Now, she had the box closed and sealed up. And I asked her questions. She says, oh, I only used it a few times. For the projects that I do, I needed a larger machine. So my mom bought me the Maker 3. I think she got the Maker 3 or something. And she says, oh, I put a brand new blade in this. I bring this home. And I get it all hooked up, right? But I opened up the box. The only thing that was in there was this and the power cord. No mats, no weeding tool, no vinyl like she said, according to the ad. Okay? Her pictures were different, didn't show any vinyl in it. But the wording of the ad, what was in it, she did show a picture of the box. I stand corrected. Picture of the original box that had everything. Nothing in there. And I was looking for a Cricut Joy. I was going to go to Michael's and just buy a brand new Cricut Joy. Then the ad for the Joy Xtra, which is wider, plus it could take a mat and do print and cut, okay? I went with this and I thought, well, it's the same price as a brand new Joy. I went with this. And this is lavender. It matches my Maker. But I can't even use my Maker now till my dad looks at it because there's a roller misalignment or something in it. It's not pulling the mats in correctly. So I had to resort to my 10-year-old Cricut Explorer Air 2, which works like a charm. But that's another story. But it's lavender. Okay. So, with that, my blades are not here yet. I went ahead and ordered maps on Amazon for the Cricut Joy Xtra. The light grip and the standard grip. Okay? The blades will be here Sunday. I got more stuff coming. Yes, I do. Okay, so I said all that. Just beware of who you're buying from. I know it's difficult on Facebook Marketplace. I have a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know if I'll ever buy anything again off of Facebook Marketplace, to be honest. Especially when it comes to anything electronic. She had really excellent reviews. But what she did is when it came to this machine, and I met her. She was about an hour and 20 minutes away. It was like an hour and 20-minute drive one way for me. When she marked it sold, she didn't put me as the buyer. I can't leave a review for her. I sent a message to Facebook, a reporting thing about description being wrong or whatever. I don't know if anything's going to come of that. That's the thing you have to watch when it comes to Facebook Marketplace. So, I know that took up a good bit of time, me explaining that. Almost 5 minutes now. But I'm stressing you to be careful when you're buying anything off of Facebook Marketplace. And in that same order, I know Little Windows sells these, but this is to get me started. I'll probably, excuse me, get Facebook Marketplace or get Little Windows version But I got these. Okay. I was struggling with drilling holes. Other things I got. And by the way, I'm preparing for a craft show that's happening at the end of March of this year, 2026. If you have any suggestions, if you are a resin creator, resin artist, if you've done craft shows, please drop me a comment of what you found sold really well at craft shows. Because I'm going crazy with molds and stuff like, and character molds and different things, trays, coasters. What have you found that sold really well? And to go along with my characters, I got some hats. These ones have feathers in them. I haven't even opened these yet. Yeah, different colors, cute, different feathers and roses and stuff on the hats. Now I gotta find places for all my embellishments. My craft room area is a work in progress. And I got some plain ones that if I want to put my own embellishments on the hats, my own bands. I've got lots and lots of ribbon and stuff. And even a bow maker that I always used in my scrapbooking. Okay. These are, I don't even know what these are. Little flowers or something. Oh, these are butterflies. Then, of course, I got my earring hooks. Earring backings. Kitty, get out of there. He's traipsing in my jewelry tools and knocking them everywhere. But jewelry backings. And I got some of these for beach scene stuff. Starfish. Little pebbles and shells and stuff. Yes, all Amazon. And Michelle had these. And but hers, it might have been a different brand. I don't know. But fidget spinners. I thought maybe that it would appeal to the kids. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mommy. Can I have one? At the craft show. And another game changer. Because I just started playing with rhinestones, right? And blinging things up. I'm slowly trying to level up my craft. And thank you, Michelle Glitz and Glitter. Turn me on to rhinestones. I found this mold. 2 different size, like rhinestones. Pour your own rhinestones, whatever color. Great for extras. And I'm looking at these. These holes are really, really tiny. Probably going to be the toothpick method or something like that to get them in that hole. Even with these are really tiny. But it's a rhinestone mold. Okay. Now, for one of the big things. Now, I don't have the grinder yet. That's not even purchased. I'm going to pay for that myself. I do want the Let's Resin grinder. Sander thing. To speed up production. But this is what I also got. The debubbler. Now, I have another debubbler that I don't like very well. Maybe it's because I didn't know how to use it. But I heard there are such good reviews. A lot of people talking about this one. I'm going to try it. And in an upcoming video, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison between that and this cheap-ass one. Okay? This isn't even really name brand, per se. Like, it's not, it's like one of them off-brand debubblers. So I plan on doing a side-by-side comparison between that and Let's Resin. Okay. Okay, let me get the next stuff. Okay. And with that debubbler, or was it the alcohol? Oh no, it was the resin. That's supposed to come with white pigment paste or something like that. Pigment paste is not here yet. But anyhow. Oh, yes, it is. Ocean white. There it is. That came with oh, and this has pumps too. Let me get one of them out. I got 1 gallon. I've never tried Let's Resin's resin before, but I got the regular epoxy resin. And I have the Daniel Cooper one. That was the other thing. And that came with pumps, and it came with cups and stuff. The other resin that I did get, which is going to be another video, I'm going to compare this with the regular Let's Resin epoxy resin. And we're going to do a side-by-side on the Petri effect. Do you have to have this resin for the Petri? That's another upcoming video. I got stuff planned, folks. I got stuff planned. Okay. I got this 3D butterfly mold. This is nail art. This is abalone shell. Okay. And like I said, this isn't everything. Not everything's here yet. I have more coming later on. I'll just keep on recording this video. Most of the stuff will be things I could just tell you about. Like for instance, I have the 26 piece of Let's Resin's alcohol ink. But I got the big boy, the big package. It has even the pastel alcohol inks. That's going to be here in 1 week, next Friday. But here is a cross stand mold that I also got. I got another box to open up. I got to find my knife. There it is. More Let's Resin stuff. Also, I got another one of these. This is a different Aurora powder. That octopus jar that I did in my previous video, I put that in there and I loved it. Okay, I now have, I think, all their mixers. I got the big one, I got the handheld one, but I don't have the stand for the handheld one. And I just got this mixer. This one's going to get a lot of use because most of my mixes would probably require that one. This is a mystery box. Now, I know I ordered stuff, but I don't like the fact that this box is damaged. Makes me nervous. Okay, this is the these crystal ball type molds, I believe. This one has mushrooms. I'm probably going to need to get the deep pour resin before I could do these. Yeah, this was poured this way. And then this one has a bird on it. And then the other thing in this shipment, I forgot what this was. I don't remember ordering this. Let me see, what is this? Oh, yes, I did. This is dragon molds. 2 different dragon molds. Or dragon, dinosaur, whatever. So, I will be back later on today for you, just a few seconds, when the rest of my stuff that is due in today gets here. And a few more things that came in. This is a jar mold. And I am anxious to try this one out. I'm starting to fall in love with jar molds, and I'm sorry about the sound of the plastic. Oh, what is... Oh, this is the little birdie part. Okay. I gotta make sure that stays with the mold. But you know what? This birdie could be used on other things, too. Okay. This is a jar mold. They're very detailed. And this is the lid. And I guess the birdie goes on top. I like it. I like it. Okay. I've been using 91% alcohol because I did not have access locally to 99, but I've got a bottle to start trying to use it. This ain't cheap. It's not cheap at all. I lost my heat gun. It's in this house somewhere, but my house ate it. So I got another, not heat gun, but thermometer. I got another one. This house likes to eat things. This is meant for diamond painting. Who knows, maybe I'll get into that. But I got this mainly for doing the rhinestones. Okay. And this is another set. This is what I was telling you about, that this was a jewelry display stand. Okay. There's several different pieces to it. For displaying necklaces, earrings. This is what is going to be going on my display table for the craft show as displays. You know, to hang put my jewelry on that I make for the craft show. Definitely need to keep all these pieces together. This is its own little monster itself. I have another one coming, and I will pop up a picture of that. I'm just going to leave this flat because I don't want this warping. Other molds that I got. There's plenty. This one here is a flower pot, or not flower pot, but you know, watering bucket. This, I saw people use this as like, it could simply be a decorative thing, but like floral arrangements. Okay, this is the handle that You pour separately. Oh, okay, there's the, okay. Gets poured separately. I'm gonna have to glue that on. Okay. I can't wait to do this one too. And it has like a little heart on here. I might be able to, no, that's not, I might be able to paint that afterwards. When I pour it. I am going to pour this one very soon. I'm going to be pouring that other jar very soon. What else? Oh, this, really, really cute. I think there's no way around but tearing this one open. Yep. This is a napkin holder. I'm thinking some of this stuff would be good for craft shows. Hopefully. These are pendant molds. I bought them for pendants and cabochons and stuff. Look at this. Isn't that gonna, that would make a gorgeous pendant. Might be a little bit big, but look at these. It's like I'm in love with these. Look at this. I've got ideas. I've got ideas for these. Good extra molds. You know, for, you know, in case there's extra resin after pouring a project. Be really good for extra molds. Okay. I also got a new chessboard. I'm not going to take it out of the packaging right now. You can look back in my content where I poured a chessboard. And I had all kinds of issues with it. I do need to inspect this one. Maybe I'll pull it out. But I will have 2 sets now of chess pieces. I got to make sure this one is not going to be warped like the other one. Again, I'm going to have more pigments and stuff too. What else is in here? There's the pigments. Excuse me, I'm going to put this flat right now. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. It's one of them things that has to lie flat. And I'm putting it on my leveling table. I'm across the room. Just hold that thought for a minute. I don't want anything on top of that chessboard either. And what I'm talking about is, this is the original chessboard that was a total fail. Okay. Remember I was saying about all these strips? But if you look here, you can see where I put layers upon layers. This black edge was thin in that corner. And I thought there was another edge. That's what was upsetting. I love that marbling. But I was trying to fix this. And this board ended up being a total disaster. Not to mention, there's an issue with one of the squares. And I found out there's an issue with the square on the actual mold. So it was a defective mold right out the gate. So I got a new one because I want to make more chessboards. I hope you can hear me. So I am walking that across the room. Okay. Other thing, the last couple things that are here today. I finally got some pinch bales. And I also got this kit with all kinds, different sizes of O-rings. There's some lobster claws in here as well. There's an O-ring opener. You know, tweezers, pliers. And this is what I have so far. It is a lot. And then right here I'll insert a series of pictures of what is yet to come. There's a few things left to come. Not a lot, but a few things. And cast your vote. Out of all of these projects, all these molds and stuff, what would you like to see me do first? Would you like to see me do a cross? This will probably end up being an extra mold, but we got the 3D butterfly, maybe these two together. Of course, I got my rhinestones. Or do you want to see a mushroom ball? This ball with the bird on top of it. Dragon A. Or this dinosaur. This is a dinosaur. One's a dragon. Okay, this is the dragon. This is a dinosaur. Jar A. The jar with the bird. Or the watering can. Or napkin holder. Maybe I'll do more than one in the same video. We'll see how the votes come in. All right. Here are the pictures of the other things left to come. And I hope you enjoyed my little haul. I went a little bit overboard. You know, and I didn't show every single last thing that I bought. There's some things that are already put away. But these are some of the main things. Thank you for watching this. And cast your vote. What project would you like to see me do next? Or even a chessboard. I'll throw that in there. That's a labor of love. But I'll even do a chessboard. You're going to get a chessboard eventually again anyhow. But we're talking about the next project. What should be the next project? Or should I work on the pendants? We'll just say the pendants. I'll cast most of them in one video. Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, Happy New Year. Love you all.
Jenn, the crazy crafter, coffee in her hand, pouring out the resin like a queen of Wonderland.